Now we're sitting next to the Maltese representative to this year's Eurovision Song Contest. It is Malta's Thea Garrett. Hello, nice to meet you again.
Hi, nice to meet you too.
Now we met in February at the Eurosong 2010 and I think you were overwhelmed with winning the contest.
Of course, it still gives me goosebumps even.
I can see you. Do you ever think of that to win this contest? First time there and you take over?
Of course, I mean I didn't expect it for sure. There were so many singers that have been trying to win the Eurosong for ages. I mean, and me, no one even knew who I was, and first time I really didn't expect it, and it was a huge surprise.
After the Eurosong, you went to Germany for remixing the song?
Yes.
And there will be also another version coming out of this, like there's a dance mix.
It's done already.
It's done already?
Of course, it's out on CD already.
And will you also sing it in Maltese, I guess, as well?
Yes, I also have the Maltese version. It's all on the CD, yes.
And for the performance in Oslo, will there be some changes compared to what you did in Malta? Can you let us into some surprises?
Yeah, not really. There won't be a lot of changes. I wanted to keep the package as how the people voted, because it won't be fair that they vote for something and I change everything completely. So basically it's going to be very similar, except it's going to be a bit bigger and better and just a few more surprises here and there.
Let us into the surprises, if you don't mind.
Oh no. Oh. I told you about the bird in Malta. I told you about the surprise before, but this time I will keep my mouth shut.
All right, okay. Jutta has a question to you.
Did you bring the bird for tonight?
I kept him in a cage in Malta. Oh. I gave him a break.
Juergen promised you on the last radio interview to step in.
To be the bird? No, I cannot do it. Anyway, now you will go to Oslo, and then what happens after Eurovision with you? You continue with singing?
Well, obviously I will try and continue singing. It's basically either West End for me or continue on with my singing career and maybe become a successful singer. I'm trying to work hard, as I worked hard for Eurovision. I'm really trying to work hard to reach my dreams, you know? So I'm just living day by day for now, just enjoying this Eurovision experience, and then we'll see what happens after that.
You're talking about West End. You mean West End in London?
West End in London, yes.
So musicals.
Because I studied for 12 years classical and operatic singing, so that's my genre originally. So it's something I want to run after, and maybe the other road as well. It depends which door opens first.
And what would be the musical you'd love to sing in?
Well, my favorite musical is Les Miserables, and Phantom of the Opera would be something that I'd love to sing in as well.
So you would go to the West End and then you do musicals there, but would you then leave Malta, that means?
Unfortunately, Malta, it does have everything, and I love Malta, but unfortunately singing opportunities are very rare there, so I have to. Unfortunately, yes, to reach somewhere I want to reach, I have to leave Malta.
With whom would you like to sing together with in a musical star?
In a musical?
Yes?
Well, if you had asked me who I would love to sing with, if they were still alive, would be the Beatles. I am a Beatles fanatic.
Really?
Yes, I love the Beatles.
Wow.
But unfortunately, they're in heaven. Musicals, obviously, it will be either Michael Ball or Sarah Brightman, which I really admire. So I do have a bit of everything, musicals and Beatles, you know. So
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Now we know that in Australia there's a big amount of Maltese people there. Are you considering to go also to Australia?
Yes. After Eurovision, I will be touring in Australia.
Wow, fantastic! So
really
touring. How many songs have you got in your repertoire? You're singing?
Well, right now I have maybe 10, but 10. I am really working on new material after Eurovision, for sure.
Are you writing music yourself?
Well, I used to write songs just by ear, though. I never learned piano. I just by ear write songs on piano and everything. But I leave that up to Jason, the guy who wrote My Dream. He's a lot better than me.
And now Chiara came back to the Eurovision Song Contest 3 times. Would you go and do it a second time?
Well, you can never say never, but I wouldn't, I think. I think, personally, I have nothing against people the competitors who came up for second and third time, but personally, as Thea, I would say that once your opportunity door is open and you're in Eurovision, I wouldn't go back, close it, and risk not opening it again. But I mean, people are really lucky who went up twice and 3 times. I don't think I would have the guts to do that again. But you can never say never, though. Who knows what will happen in 3 years' time?
You might even enjoy it very much to come back.
Oh, it's an experience of a lifetime. I mean, I'd love to live it again, but you have to have the right song at the right time.
Now you are very young, you're 18,
Yeah.
18 years old, and there is the Junior Eurovision Song Contest, and you sent in Daniel Testa in 2008, and cannot remember last year's.
Double Trouble.
Double Trouble.
Yeah.
Do you think it's right to have juniors or kids sing in front of such a big audience?
It's good for them. I wouldn't have personally would want to go in Junior Eurovision though, but I think it's good for kids who really want to start exposure from young age.
All right.
I wouldn't remove it. It's a fun experience for them as well. Why not let them sing?
Excellent. Now, have you heard any of the other songs of this year's Eurovision Song Contest, and any favorites?
Yes, obviously. From the few I heard, everyone will have a favorite. But from the few I've heard, I honestly really like them all. But there are a few top ones.
Which ones? Yes, please.
Okay, I do like the Irish entry. Very nice. I do like also Norway and Denmark. Yeah, that's my style of singing, so obviously I like them better. But the very few I heard were amazing. Mm-hmm. Really, this year it's amazing quality festival. Too much beautiful songs.
Fantastic. That's Thea Garrett from Malta. Thank you very much. All the best of luck in the Eurovision Song Contest in Oslo.